In just a few short seconds, swirling water floods a children's room. Earth and rocks crash down. A mountainside, bridges are washed away. Train cars shake, and red-hot lava erupts from the ground. Everything happens so fast that people can only hold their breath. Security camera footage captures the moment swirling floodwater rushes into a daycare playroom, rising rapidly during a violent storm and leaving viewers terrified. Heavy rain in Manali, northern India, triggers flash floods that sweep away an empty bus, showing how dangerous extreme weather can be. Footage records the moment storm number 3 Yagi makes landfall in northern Vietnam, with strong winds ripping away outdoor objects and turning a familiar scene into chaos. A house on a mountainside suddenly collapses, a chilling moment that leaves witnesses frozen in shock. An emergency landing situation demonstrates the critical role of safety procedures and the professional reflexes of the flight crew.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
A small boat caught in Hurricane Sally off Pensacola spins like a leaf and then quietly sinks, leaving a somber beauty amid the violent forces of nature. An extremely powerful bolt strikes a home in Denver. Security footage captures the frightening force of nature. A Christmas night storm in Queensland becomes a dazzling electrical display with spider-like lightning spreading across the sky. Howling winds and roaring seas. Typhoon Mangkhut turns Hong Kong into a sea of white spray, forcing meteorologists to issue the highest level storm warnings. A familiar road in Oklahoma suddenly becomes dangerous when a slippery surface leads to an accident right in front of the camera. Vehicles, including cars and buses, are recorded driving through thick foam, causing major difficulties for visibility and traffic flow. If you were in a situation where a vehicle suddenly rushed toward you like this, how important do you think quick reflexes would be? The out-of-control car rockets forward like a bullet. The police officer reacts in a split second, a breath-holding moment that leaves viewers holding their breath. Raging floods in New Zealand sweep away a bridge over the Manawatu River. Water surging with timber and mud creates a truly harrowing sight. A frightening scene in Mansfield, rocks and trees suddenly collapse from a hillside, swallowing land near Bank and Close in a powerful landslide.
Whoa! Subano!
A sharp crack echoes, then a massive slab of ice collapses, sending powerful waves rippling across a frozen, silent landscape. Have you ever witnessed a storm so intense that the world around you seems to disappear completely? A white sedan towing in a blue cart loses control on the highway and slams straight into a road sign in a heart-stopping moment. Fortunately, no one is injured. Earth and rocks suddenly slide down from the mountain, sending the herd of cows below into a panicked, chaotic escape in a breath-holding moment. A violent landslide strikes a mountainside in Idaho with boulders and trees hurled onto power lines and highways, creating a heart-stopping scene. Mountainside landslides can occur without warning, endangering nearby residents, enforcing rapid reactions to preserve life. A military aircraft suffers a malfunction during landing in Fort Worth. The pilot ejects safely at the last possible moment.
Oh, he just crashed. Oh. Oh.
Inside, out of garage, a car is pushed onto a lift and suddenly drops free, forcing workers to jump back to avoid injury. A dramatic close call, a vehicle skids out of control, and a police officer dodges it by inches, narrowly avoiding a catastrophic accident. A shop camera captures a car reversing, hitting the accelerator by mistake, smashing through a garage wall, and ending up back inside where it started. An office suddenly sways, ceiling lights swing violently, and employees react quickly and leave, turning an ordinary work moment into a heart-stopping scene.
Bien cabrón. ¿Viste los pájaros? Allá los pájaros. Sí.
A heavy impact snaps a wheel, but the cyclist is lucky to avoid serious injury, leaving a sense of relief after a frightening accident. Two fathers narrowly escape death when a large tree suddenly collapses in the backyard in Virginia, a moment that leaves viewers holding their breath. A wheel suddenly decides to leave, while the female driver keeps going as if nothing happened, an awkwardly funny moment that makes viewers laugh. On an icy mountain road, a vehicle skids off course. The driver jumps clear, just in time before the car continues sliding downhill. A car loses control, jumps the steps, and crashes through the front door of a house, sending the homeowner rushing outside to assess the damage. One impulsive move, a man forcefully pushes a slow glass door, and in an instant, crash, it shatters like falling crystal. A terrifying moment inside a store, the floor suddenly collapses beneath heavy shelves, sending people scrambling to escape. If you witnessed this in person, how would you react? An ordinary work shift suddenly turns into a slapstick accident when a medicine cabinet bursts open and spills onto an employee who has no time to react. Bird strikes during landing are a common aviation risk, and the Ryanair incident highlights the importance of safety procedures. Strong crosswinds at Newcastle Airport caused noticeable aircraft shaking during takeoff, requiring the flight crew to handle the situation carefully. After living beneath the house for some time, the giant bear finally leaves, ending days of anxiety for the family.
Go, hey!
Floodwaters surge across Connecticut, carrying mud and debris as a riverside house collapses and is swept away right before the camera. An unbelievable scene, a bridge snaps in half, trapping a loaded truck in the gap as gravel pours down like a waterfall.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That car's gone, bro. Oh my God, dude.
A riverside home in Juneau collapses and is carried off in record flooding, captured in real time by a drone. A tornado-warned storm sets northern Illinois ablaze with repeated lightning,
I'm heading in.
creating a scene that is powerful, intense, and unforgettable. A powerful storm tears the roof off a factory building. Footage recorded by local residents shows the extreme wind force and level of danger. A strong storm in Arizona, accompanied by lightning, rips the roof off a house, highlighting the danger of extreme weather. A tornado appears on a Massachusetts beach, blowing away tables and chairs and forcing tourists to leave the area quickly. In Mooner, vehicles recklessly cross a bridge as the Muthirapuja River rises dangerously high. Just minutes later, the bridge is completely cut off. Purple skies over Cleveland ignite as lightning dances nonstop, creating a spectacular natural light show.
Eso cayó ahí en el río, weón.
Heavy rain turns streets in Norman into rushing rivers, tearing a traffic pole away in the current.
Oh my God, he's going in the water. Oh my God.
In
oh my
raging
God.
floodwaters in Texas, a truck driver struggles to open the door as the cab slowly sinks beneath murky water. The Swiss Alps tremble as massive rocks crash down. Nature displays its unforgiving strength. In just a few seconds, earth and rocks collapse in Cornwall, completely deforming the hillside in a violent moment that leaves viewers holding their breath. The collapse of a Patagonian glacier shows how rising temperatures can rapidly destabilize ice, a clear sign of a warming climate. Hail pounds Denver International Airport with ice stones striking repeatedly and causing runways and aircraft to shake in a tense moment. Raging winds turn a spring-loaded tarp into an unexpected diver at a swimming pool in Texas. Torrential rain in South Texas submerges vehicles, leaving residents helpless as the city becomes a vast expanse of water. A powerful storm devastates Barry, toppling trees that block traffic and trap drivers in heart-stopping moments. Nature unleashes its fury as Storm Kyra slams into the Dutch coastline, with residents bravely facing the harsh conditions. An osprey dives into the pond like a lightning bolt, water exploding upward as the fish is caught in a breath-holding instant. A dream day for a whale lover, seeing 3 different species at once, joy bursting open in the vast ocean. An ordinary walk in Chihuahua suddenly becomes an unbelievable moment when a yellow-headed blackbird falls right in front of onlookers. Thousands of dolphins gather in Monterey Bay, forming a massive pod moving in perfect rhythm, a sight that stirs the viewer's heart. Severe hail slams Toowoomba in southeast Queensland, with ice pounding loudly and shaking streets and homes. A water main bursts in a residential area of San Diego, sending a geyser shooting high into the air and leaving residents stunned.
That's a 30-footer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, drive.
Rising water at Keechee Falls highlights the risk of slippery conditions and localized flooding. Visitors need to keep a safe distance.
Oh, I see it. I think. Oh.
A terrifying moment in Chicago. A severe storm tears loose construction debris, sending it racing through the streets. A runaway tire strikes a bridge, pillar vaults across lanes, then crashes onto the windshield and hood of a passing car. A panicked driver plows into several parked cars, then reverses into a brick wall, leaving the vehicle badly damaged at the scene. How would you react if you were caught in that moment? Their minivan becomes a temporary shelter for 3 wild bears. The family watches calmly from a distance and calls wildlife rescuers to handle it safely.
My God, how many of them's in there, dude? Holy cow, man.
Oh my God, take a picture of that. Are you videoing? Mom, that's you, baby.
A powerful storm turns the Wailuku River into a terrifying torrent, with roaring water sweeping everything in its path. In Munar, vehicles recklessly cross a bridge as the Muthirapuja River rises dangerously high. Just minutes later, the bridge is completely cut off. A spectacular moment in Rome, a lightning bolt illuminates the skyline, revealing the power of nature. A lightning bolt strikes Broad Beach, Queensland during a strong storm, lighting up the sky and warning of dangerous weather. Security footage captures the cutest trash raider on Earth, a young black bear that steals nothing but a few minutes of playful fun. A slapstick chase, a dog charges a glass door as if begging to come in. Ice fragments drift onto the shores of Lake Superior, sparkling like broken glass under the winter sun. In Aniak, a frozen river suddenly overflows, pushing thick ice and water across the road. Spectacular, but dangerous.
Yep, time to move. Let's roll. Wait.
Get on.
I'm on. Woo!
Piton de la Fournaise is erupting with lava shows that it is one of the most active and frequently erupting volcanoes in the world. Massive steam plumes rise as lava from Kilauea flows into the Kamakuna Ocean entry, creating a scene that is both majestic and extremely dangerous.
On board.
Son of a gun.
Correct. 5-2 on board.
Son of a gun. Look at that, boy.
A violent tornado sweeps through Kind Wind, tearing off roofs and hurling debris, turning the city into a breathtaking scene of chaos. A powerful storm moves through Arkansas, bringing intense hail that whitens the lake surface and echoes across the area. Austin looks like winter as heavy hail blankets, rooftops and streets turning the city white like real snow. A sudden explosion at the factory sends a thunderous blast, prompting an immediate lockdown. A fire tornado spins and shoots flames violently amid wildfires in central Portugal, creating an extremely dangerous scene. Footage captures a terrifying landslide on the road into Put Village, Hung Son commune as earth and rocks collapse and leave viewers chill. A routine train journey in Bangkok suddenly turns into a nerve-wracking experience as an earthquake causes the train cars to shake violently.
That's so cool. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah. Holy crap. Whoa. I wasn't expecting.
Четко, молодец, гараж к себе заехала.
A perfect reverse if the target was a wall. The garage becomes an unplanned emergency parking spot.
Поставила же машину? Нет, мы вот так.
An ordinary intersection turns extraordinary when a minor collision suddenly becomes an unexpected break-in. A true accident hotspot cameras capture multiple cars skidding at the same spot. Just a thin layer of ice is enough to trigger disaster. A familiar scene in Bindung suddenly turns chaotic when a major landslide occurs, forcing residents to quickly move away. A familiar road in Zion temporarily closes after a rockfall, leaving regret behind while reminding everyone that safety always comes first.
Whoops.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so we can watch many more interesting moments together. During a nor'easter, snowplows in Secaucus must operate continuously to keep roads barely passable amid extreme conditions. When physics seems confused, a truck tips over, slams into a wall, then somehow rights itself back onto its wheels. A sudden shock, a runaway tire crashes into a wall behind a seated man, paint exploding everywhere as he jumps in surprise. Worst timing imaginable, a pipe burst loose right in front of a classroom, spraying muddy water over teachers and students in the hallway. A solitary house stands isolated amid glowing lava, a rare and chilling image of nature's absolute destructive power. Footage documents a snowstorm in southern Ontario where heavy snowfall and strong winds severely impact transportation and daily life. Floodwaters surged through Hughenden, with violent currents devastating the town in a short time and leaving witnesses stunned.
3.6 metres, something like that, above the bridge. Further up the river at White Mountains.
Seeing Etna's lava glowing so brightly, do you feel overwhelmed by its beauty or worried about the volcanic danger? A rare phenomenon in Kaohsiung, a mud volcano ignites as underground methane gas bursts into flames. A violent volcanic eruption on La Palma, Spain, sends molten lava downhill, destroying hundreds of homes in its path. A spectacular sight from Sicily, Mount Etna, erupts violently, rivers of red lava pouring down like a massive waterfall of fire in the night. When catching goats gets serious, California police coordinate like an action movie to corral an escaped herd. An unbelievable scene in Thailand, a door left open invites thousands of moths inside, filling the room like a movie scene. In the open waters near Cyprus, a waterspout rises majestically, leaving viewers both overwhelmed and filled with awe at nature's power. With every tire that rolls by, crickets scatter in all directions, a reminder that nature can shock and unsettle us in unexpected ways. Howling winds and towering waves, a barge loses control and slams into a bridge as storm chaos batters the region. An ice storm sweeps through Indiana, freezing everything in its path. Power lines sag and spark, lighting the darknesses with flashes of blue-white fire. An unbelievable moment in California. A hungry bear breaks into a home and finishes an entire bucket of chicken like an uninvited VIP.
Hey! Where's Dick Cut?
A perfectly timed misfortune. A car loses a tire mid-turn and stops right in front of a tire shop. Problem solved instantly. In a dangerous moment, a clergyman narrowly avoids falling debris, leaving a scene both frightening and deeply moving. Gigantic bolts strike near iconic buildings along the Chicago skyline, illuminating the entire city in a breathtaking instant. After a devastating earthquake in Japan, roads split apart and buildings collapsed, leaving scenes of widespread destruction. Floodwaters surge across Connecticut, carrying mud and debris as a riverside house collapses and is swept away right before the camera. The camera pans across a surreal scene. A photographer stands near the lava's edge, red light reflecting everywhere like a shot from a catastrophe film. Beneath the waters of Mornington, a massive swarm of giant spider crabs moves like a single living organism, an overwhelming and mesmerizing sight. In the waters of Port Phillip, a tiny seahorse clings to a feathery worm, a fragile yet graceful moment. On Christmas Island, red crabs migrate in long lines, turning familiar surroundings into a living red sea of natural rhythm. In Tarandire, a herd of livestock moves in step from the boma, creating a steady rhythm that carries the pulse of life across the plains. Hatchling turtles at Juno Beach begin their journey to the sea, moments after emerging a vital survival instinct that determines their chances of life. If you were inside a high-rise at that moment, what would you do as the building swayed before your eyes? In an unexpected moment, two dogs playing on a parked car dent the roof, turning the mishap into a small, humorous accident. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay with us for more incredible moments ahead. Amid traffic chaos, a red car threads through without hitting anyone, a split-second miracle. An unmanned toy car rolls forward and slams into a parked vehicle, a bizarre moment that leaves passers-by laughing in disbelief. A home becomes an international airport for bees. Thousands of buzzing mini aircraft fill the sky over Salt Lake City. A volcanic eruption unleashes a frightening display, reminding us of nature's unpredictable and destructive power.
See this is live. Unbelievable.
This is what's destroyed our house.
Oh my God, have you ever seen hailstones this big?
Our house. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Rolling ice waves gently reach the shore of Lake Superior near Ashland, a strange yet mesmerizing sight. A beautiful moment between people and nature. A kind neighbor gently frees a fawn from a fence, then smiles as it runs back to safety.
Can you get it?
Part of a roadway in Rapid City gives way in seconds, forming a massive sinkhole that forces an immediate neighborhood lockdown. When the catch is too powerful, a fisherman is pulled straight into the pond by a fish far stronger than expected. Streetlights turn a bridge in Pennsylvania into a light trap, drawing millions of mayflies and leaving towering piles behind. In Jaipur, a massive locust swarm settles on rooftops, creating a rare and worrying scene for residents. Severe hail batters central Iowa ice pellets, ricocheting off the ground and forcing a man to sprint indoors for safety. CCTV footage inside a grocery store reveals the raw force of an earthquake, a clear reminder of why emergency preparedness matters. A surreal scene in Pahoa lava from Kilauea flows around a young man's home, leaving it like an island in a sea of fire.
The second story, and that lava is the same height as I am.
A horrifying moment in Turkey. A powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake causes buildings to collapse, dust choking the streets as panic erupts among witnesses. Waves push debris ashore, a reminder that nature can cry out and change without warning. Sunlight fills the room as a two-headed snake slithers out. Instead of fear, a woman in North Carolina welcomes it like a new family member. Two-headed animals, they sound like myth, but they're real. Have you ever seen one in person? Dense hail falls as a thunderstorm sweeps across Texas, covering the ground in an unusually wintry scene. Relentless rain floods Teldo, where streets become rivers and storm drains erupt like fountains in the city center. During Storm Ophelia, a vessel off the coast of Cork battles towering waves pitching violently as if the sea itself is trying to swallow it. Rivers of glowing lava surge beneath a pale blue sky, turning Kilauea into a surreal cinematic dawn in Hawaii. Molten lava pours into the ocean, meeting crashing waves and exploding into clouds of white steam, a violent yet breathtaking clash of elements. Dinner freezes in terror, a couple enjoying hot pot when two rats suddenly fall from the ceiling, a meal-turned nightmare. When failure becomes comedy, paint explodes everywhere, and the man simply smiles as if he's just created abstract art. One small like and one quick subscribe can make a big difference, helping us bring you even more powerful videos. Residents narrowly escape after a violent lithium battery explosion, a stark warning about hidden risks in modern technology. Nature shows no mercy as the Black Sea overflows streets, disappearing beneath muddy, fast-moving water. The night sky seems to ignite in blinding white light, thunder roaring through the storm, and leaving a stunned silence behind. During Storm Milton, lightning snakes across the sky like silver ribbons, twisting through the darkness. Painful yet impressive, after tripping and hitting her head on a trash bin, the woman calmly stands, fixes it, and walks away unfazed. Winds in northern Illinois are so strong they seem to flip the sky's switch. Power lines spark like fireworks, terrifying yet mesmerizing. During an ice storm, the last lights flicker out. Ontario faces a long, frigid night where beauty and danger coexist. Tennis ball-sized hail pounds North Texas, the deafening impact sounding like thousands of blows crashing down from the sky. In a rare incident, a Japanese naval vessel lightly collides with a pier while docking in Brisbane.
Oh my goodness. Just wiped out.
It's gonna hit the corner of the bridge.
Rising river levels in Kentucky force a dock into a bridge as floodwaters surge near record heights.
Oh, it is. I bet you busted a pipe on the bridge.
Oh no. Holy water.
And I'm glad my boat isn't there at the dock.
Thank you, Mom.
Man.
Clarksville disappears behind a white curtain of rain, wind howling as hail explodes like fireworks, nature at its most aggressive. When water lines meet molten lava, the result is explosive. A roadway turns into a boiling infernal scene. Under a crimson sky, residents of La Palma watch lava spread relentlessly, deadly yet undeniably majestic. Ready for the playoffs, a young man delivers a powerful, spectacular kick, a moment so impressive, it leaves viewers holding their breath.
I love how he looks.
A man casually sits on a stack of drawers beneath a TV to film a video, a painfully funny moment that makes viewers laugh. Lots of mud, very short legs, but thankfully the puppy is rescued safely, a feel-good ending everyone loves.
Oh, capitán, bien.
A light layer of snow in Michigan sends a dog bouncing with joy, turning an ordinary day into a moment of pure happiness.
Look at him.
These moments of ours show that nature gives no warning, and the line between safety and danger can vanish in an instant. Which scene made you the most tense? Like if you felt your heart race too, comment to share the moment that haunted you, and subscribe to keep watching moments you can't look away from.